Hey, I'm Ashley from theruralcompanion.com. This video is all about what we are eating while we are doing the GAPS diet. Because this is going to be filmed over the course of several weeks, this video is going to be coming out at the end of our GAPS intro diet. I will walk you through 1 day's worth of meals for each of the stages. That means you will have 3 meals per stage, and the stages are 1 through 6. In my video that I did in the fall, I'll link that up here. I did go over the details a little bit more in depth of what the GAPS diet is, why we were doing the GAPS diet at that time. But at that time, we actually started with stage 3 because I was a little intimidated with stages 1 and 2. This time around, we started with stage 1, and I gotta tell you, I'm on stage 2 right now, and it's actually not that bad while I'm filming this. So I would urge you to check out this book, Heal Your Gut Cookbook. This is where I'm getting a lot of our recipes, as well as the GAPS book, which I do show you in that video from October. That one I read several months ago and really urge you to start there or here, as they both have really great, just kind of like all the information behind why you need the GAPS diet, as well as how to do it effectively. Now, a few things I wanted to share with you. I am, again, making a few, real life modifications just based on what I think that is best for our family. And I would urge you to do the same when you are doing your own detox diet or just following someone else's plan that was created for them, by them. So I do tend to put my own stamp on things. First up, I am still drinking coffee, and I know, again, that's not a thing that is GAPS stages or the intro stages approved, but that's what I'm doing, and I think that might just be best for everyone in our house. I'm drinking a significantly less amount, and I'm making it a lot weaker. Yeah. I'm making it not as strong as I normally do. Another thing I'm doing is I'm using my crock pot a ton. Most of the recipes are telling you to cook the meats on the stove in a stock pot, and I just don't have time for that. So putting a meat plus water and then vegetables in the crock pot to cook for several hours during the day seems to be fitting into my schedule much better. And one other thing that has nothing to do with a modification, but the recipes that I do share with you when I'm using raw eggs or a raw egg yolk, I am getting those from our own chickens. So I would urge you to make sure that you have a trusted source for using raw eggs. You don't want to be using store eggs for putting raw egg yolks into your food. Okay, let's get into this, and I hope that you enjoy. I hope this inspires you. Let's go. Stage 1, I took 2 bags of organic frozen butternut squash, dumped it into a pot, and we'll boil it with meat stock that I made yesterday from some really meaty beef bones and water. After it came to a boil, I pureed the butternut squash soup, and now we will serve it in mugs. Lunch for stage 1, day 1, is chicken soup. It's the basic chicken soup recipe from the Heal Your Gut cookbook. We have cooked carrots, chicken, onion, and cauliflower in chicken stock. To make the chicken stock, I cooked a whole chicken in water for about 3 hours. For snack, the kids are making homemade Lara bars, which is also from the Heal Your Gut cookbook.
Breakfast this morning was the leftover butternut squash soup, and I added some boiled chicken in there. This is the leftovers, and they have already cooled down. I did forget to record last night's dinner because we had an emu situation. More on that later. Lunch again today will be the chicken meat in chicken stock, carrots, and I believe there was riced cauliflower in here. We will also crack an egg yolk and mix it in. Okay, and just to show you what that looks like, I strained the white off of the egg and I put the yolk into the soup. Stage 2, meal number 3, is classic beef stew. This has an arm roast, beef stock, celery, onions, cauliflower, and green beans. Stage 3 breakfast is omelets with some leftover beef stew from last night. We'll put the meat and veggies inside the omelet. To the top of our omelets, I will be adding some Matsoni yogurt that has been cultured on the counter for about 18 to 24 hours. I forget how long I really did it, so. Dinner for stage 3 is boiled broccoli in beef broth and boiled burgers in beef broth as well. Lunch today was more leftovers, so I did not record that. We will serve a burger patty with a pile of broccoli and a teaspoon full of sauerkraut. Stage 4 breakfast, frittata, 10 eggs baked with sauteed onion, spiralized zucchini, and Cherokee purple tomatoes fresh from the garden. Lunch today, stage 4, is last night's dinner's leftovers, shredded chicken in chicken stock, broccoli and cabbage with grated ginger and lemon juice. Stage 4 dinner, leftover beef stew, meat in beef stock. I added some zucchini, butternut squash, riced cauliflower, and a handful of chopped fresh herbs from the garden. Stage 5 lunch. Today I had a hankering for mushrooms, so I boiled them in pork stock, chopped up some onion, garlic, and some red peppers from the garden. They are not spicy peppers. I believe they are Anaheim. Dinner, roasted carrots and roasted chicken. Check out all that crispy skin. It's not soup tonight. Stage 6 breakfast, smoothies. In the Heal Your Gut cookbook, they call them power smoothies. Mine has cultured milk or yogurt, banana, blueberries, and egg yolks. Stage 6 dinner, build your own rice bowl. This was one of our favorites from our healthier eating times. We skipped the tortilla and piled a bed of rice, greens, meat, and toppings into a bowl. Tonight I did make rice for the children. They were saying that they wanted some, as well as some homemade cultured cream and some fermented salsa.
Okay, so there you have it. Roughly 3 meals for each of the 6 stages that our family has enjoyed during the GAPS Intro Stages diet. If you have questions about the GAPS diet or about getting started or just healing your body, or cutting out sugar from your diet, please leave the comments in the section below. I would love to chat with you more about healing your gut, as well as just getting your body and your family to a healthy state. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.